All right.
Blim.
Hi, Nightwolf. How are you today? Currently going through and making sure everything is set up. Take a moment to clean my desk off a bit. Apparently, I have gotten lazy and complacent. I have everything. My camera's lagging. It normally does that. Nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna try doing something different with Wukong.
Saddle up.
I'm kind of sick of every exalted build using melee influence. So I'm gonna try something different. There honestly aren't a whole lot of choices. I wonder how much. Oh, it doesn't even have puncture. Honestly, might have to stick with influence. Unless we can spam an ability, which really is just Cloud Walk. More than likely it is. Um, yes, Abyss, I did see a message. I will be recording that video tonight. I really don't want to do melee influence. I wonder if a duplicate would be useful.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I'm feeling like I'm really gonna have to do melee influence. Hi, Toll. Is it Roast Day, Jade Day, or Abyss? Can we not roast me, please? You know what? Let's try Vortex. Woo! 14 months subscribed for Toll. Thank you. I can't do puncture. Oh. Okay, that was kind of cool. It's still taking a while. Oh wait, I didn't even have Warcry active. This is a lot. Hi, water. Okay, so I feel like I need more raw damage. And this just doesn't seem like it's doing it. Which makes sense because my status chance is pretty low, so I'm only going to get that bonus damage if I'm actually afflicting status effects. Buzzkill, I don't know, is it worth running Buzzkill for that extra slash? Probably not, honestly. You know what? No, I don't do the Enclave. Okay, so... could I increase the amount of damage I'm getting by sacrificing some energy? Recommend modding for impact over slash? I don't know. I'll have to try. I need more power strength. I don't know if... Well, I need more power strength for Warcry so I get more damage. And this is a channeled ability, right? Yeah, so it's draining energy over time, so I can't use Energy Nexus. Cloudwalk could heal me, meaning I could run Intensify, but that's only if I'm actually taking damage. Which I could do with Combat Discipline, but then I'd have to drop one of my Arcanes in order to get that to work. The problem with Blind Rage is that I've dropped my efficiency so much that I'm not going to be able to maintain the build unless I'm getting constant energy drops off of enemies. I had an Exilus mod. Warcry would help me maintain it. How long would it last on its own? 20 seconds? Hi, monkey! And I'm dyslexic, so forgive me. I'm going to butcher your name. Kyosu 1? Kyosu? Again, dyslexic, bad with... Oh, wrong thing. I'm just trying to avoid having to run melee influence. Lol Koi Soul. Oh, Koi Soul. Okay. I am so bad with the English language. Damn. I'm getting the attack speed increase from my Subsume. So I could afford to maybe run Galvanized Steel for more damage, or more crit damage. That definitely feels fun. Oh no, bitch, get your ass over here! Now, I'm wondering if it would be worth it to swap out Eternal Rage and just keep recasting it for the Primal Rage. honestly not seeing a significant increase in the crit damage. Hi, Miles! So, I'm gonna go with the ease of use for Eternal War. Steel Charge is gonna give me more melee damage. You know what? Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Take Discipline's Merit off. Because we're just needing the magnetic rock to pull enemies into the effect. I should have enough. Now, all of this is without the twin. Where even is my twin? What happened to his bitch ass? I've been surviving. How have you been? Yeah, the twin is just dying. I'm wondering if maybe I should put Warcry over the first instead. Yeah, the twin just instantly evaporated. So if the twin is just gonna get melted as soon as I get into a group of enemies and I'm having to constantly recast him, then I'm gonna put Warcry over the twin and just not worry about it. Yeah. It has been a while, Miles. Now, here's my thing. Is Warcry going to really be beneficial to this build? Defy gives me damage multiplier. armor duration to armor multiplier. That's good survivability combined with Cloud Walker. The twin is just not doing jack. I'm wanting something that I can essentially cast and forget, which is why I'm thinking Warcry, because that's more armor, more attack speed. Hi, Sheriff. Messages. 1 second. Also, why is Warcry at 60 FPS for the preview, but then every other ability is 30 FPS? Hi, Zach!
Drink the water.
I don't have any water at the moment. Give me a second. Making me be healthy stuff.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
You know, it wouldn't be a Jade stream unless I was forgetting something. Also, get some light in here. What the fuck? Thank you for 14 months subscribed, Sheriff. Appreciate it. I don't know why, but couldn't pull water out of the straw for a second. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the twin. It's not going to do us any good.
Excellent armaments.
Especially if he's just going to get
Please return
Smeggledorfed as soon as we
covered in
spawn him.
blood. Safe and sound.
I don't feel like having to constantly
You are a true
recast
hunter.
that.
Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Got how to suck? No, I didn't. I always suck. Now, is Defy going to work? Oh, okay.
Drakata.
That genuinely felt better. Where'd the cat go? Oh, I started juggling it. Okay, so survivability is a problem. Rolling guard is nice, but I don't know. Let's take that off for Aegis. Technically, we only need range for our 4th ability, I believe. Nope, Defy needs range as well. How much? Okay, we're getting additional armor from Warcry. And more armor from Defy. Heal from Cloudwalker. My beret? Yes. I love my beret. I don't get to wear it outside. We do have the passive. Passive will help. We could also just use Epitaph with secondary fortifier. I guess at this point, the only way to really test it is to take it into an actual mission. Gauss Delivery Service minigame? That honestly would be hilarious. I would play that. Actually, it's cooled down a lot this week.
Each enemy is more powerful than before.
It's
Only
mostly been
with
raining.
true mastery of the Tenno Arsenal will you succeed.
No, no, no. Okay, I see Nautilus is doing his thing as well. Kind of messing up my results. damn ability. Oh, and I'm out of energy.
Tick tock! Tick tock! Tick tock! Tenno!
I could use some energy. Also, I should probably stick over here. The enemies can more easily get to me. Now the goal of any of my builds for survival is to keep life support above 75 for at least 10 minutes. So far. I think it would have been better if I picked a different mission for tile set, where I didn't run the risk of enemies potentially falling off the map. And have to move to a space where flinging them back with Defy isn't going to potentially slow me down. Nautilus is really messing up my results to try and, like, see how good Melee Vortex is going to be. And again, out of energy. Whoa, Violet! Buddy, friend, pal! You, Overguard, give it! Well, that did pretty good against Violence. And I did not have Warcry. I don't know why the flow of enemies in that other room suddenly just kind of went dry. Ornithin half angry. I saw your bullshit coming. Life support has dropped below 75. At this point, I'm going to consider this a failure. And dip out of the mission.
Your will was greater. This is
I
good.
really don't want to, but I might genuinely have to go melee influence in order to be able to keep the kill count high enough to keep life support high. I'm wanting to avoid having to use melee influence. Like, I know it's the best arcane, but it's for that exact reason that I want to do something different. I want to go out of my way to avoid it. But if it's gonna be the best possible option, then I might not have a choice. Which is disappointing. Why do I keep doing that? Why do we have two Nerimon? Just go with Discipline's Merit. I don't have an Exilus adapter.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index.
Brain autocorrect is usually the answer to... Yeah, right. What is... Wait, no, wait. Why does brain do things? Because brain, not brain, even though brain does the braining of stuff. Don't question it. I'd like something with a bigger tile set. It's all gonna be infested. I don't feel like dealing with the corpus. God, the corpus annoy me on Steel Path. One of these is a fucking, there we go. Damn. Exactly, monkey. Exactly. Brain is the brain, but never brains the brain for the brain stuff.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Oh, you know, I did not, this works so well, but I just don't want to have to use it. Hey, I need one of you Grenier. Hey! What you doing?
Change of plans. Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
What did Wukong mains use before melee influence?
Drink the H20.
I just drank water! Like legit, what did Wukong mains use before melee influence? I'm assuming Vortex. Because this feels so much better! You, stop existing! I said stop that! Woo. Also, my Furax fires so damn quickly that I just dump the magazine and hope that I get headshot. Because I need that fire rate increase for the Incarnate Evolution. Okay, why are my characters flying in different directions? Next, I want to do a weapons platform. You see what I mean? Watch this shit. My magazine, just gone. Just kind of hoping that I can hit somebody in the head while I'm putting 900 rounds down range per millisecond. Here we go, first acolyte. Also, I am out of energy. Oh look, it's Mania! Hey, bitch! Get off my ass! maintain life support at 100%. Hey, Digital Streams, can we keep the fucking Chainlight Eximus in the Ascension mission, please? They're honestly more of a nuisance than they are, well, okay, they're equal parts threat. But they're more of a nuisance, in my opinion. I really am just mag dumping and hoping for the fucking best. Before he got his new work, he was one of the leads played. Really? Damn. Where is Extract? I need to be heading towards Extract. The thing is, this just feels incredibly meh. Like, I'm just holding down melee. This is one of the reasons that I don't particularly like Wuthering. Like, you're kind of just doing one thing. Well, I know where Extract is now. Misery! Okay, I'm gonna need all of you to get out of my fucking way. You've almost killed me! Okay, correction. He did kill me.
They fought well. Good deaths all.
I'll be honest, I am hot garbage with trying to control his Cloudwalker ability in a spy mission. I once got caught inside of a camera, and when the ability ended, I was stuck in the camera, being pelted by 2 different Eximus units and an angry camera that was inside of my head.
Well
2
put
big
together,
issues I'm
operator.
noticing with him
Now
so
get
far.
out there and
Number 1,
Cut
energy
down
economy. Number
And make
2,
a notice.
survivability, which can kinda sorta be supplemented by Defy, because you're invulnerable, you're gonna get that. Just by casting this is your survivability. You honestly don't even, in my opinion, you might not even really need Rolling Guard, as long as you can keep casting Defy. If I can fix the energy economy problem, the camera said stop resisting, right? If I can fix the energy economy problem, I can make him usable. Not enjoyable, because I still don't like him. Because Primal Fury,
Operator,
as a
Ordis is
exalted
picking up a
weapon, or
distress
as an
signal.
exalted ability,
Wait, no.
drains
Just the
energy over
corpus
time.
rattling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Which means I can't use Energy Nexus. I mean, yeah, I can do that. And then that drops me down to 195. 50, 25. All of his abilities are low enough. I would just want some way of getting more energy on him. Hold up. Hold up. I just had a batshit crazy idea. Because 2 of my abilities give me armor.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Let's see here. I'm gonna drop Molt Augmented. Arcane Battery. That's gonna give me more initial energy. And maybe... Let's see. Oh, that works! That fucking works! Okay. So, here's what's essentially happening, for those of you who missed it. Warcry is going to give me bonus armor for as long as it is active. Okay? So 102% of 555 brings... Oh, wait, I've already got... You know what? I'm looking at the wrong stat anyway. Well, the problem I was running into is I was running out of energy and I couldn't maintain my Primal Fury. And then I was becoming reliant on my other weapons, which at the moment weren't the best for the situation. So, at base we have 290 armor. We add steel fiber, that brings us to 580. Pick up some energy. We have 267 energy. Cast Warcry. Cast Defy. And now I'm up to 713. As long as I am maintaining Defy and Warcry. Well, Warcry is always going to be active because of the augment. But as long as I am maintaining Defy...
I don't think you drink the water.
Damn it! Stop making me try to drown myself! There. Yeah. Plus we get the damage multiplier. As long as I am maintaining these two abilities, then I have 700 effective energy. Meaning, I don't need to run flow. I can run Umbral Fiber for a big boost of initial armor. That's going to bring us up to 344 at the start of a mission. Okay, Warcry, then Defy. Now we're up to almost 800 armor. Also, where did the enemies go? Did my Defy obliterate them? Wait a minute. I know it has. I know it does damage, but gee. Jeez, that almost obliterated them. 2.8 mil? Hold up. I might just be saying fuck the staff. I have a bet you crazy idea. What if I use Defy to nuke the room? Because I just saw 2.8 mil. What if I build into Defy in order to nuke the room? Hold up! Wait a minute! Anyway, I'm sorry, that's just funny to me. That is so fucking funny. I could use Defy to nuke the room. The mad scientist gears are turning! Okay, so we fixed our energy economy. Defy is our survivability, and potentially a room nuke. Hello, Neo. We have our passive to fall back on as a potential survivability option. What did WhatsApp send me? Ah! Oh, I have to be in my orbiter, okay. If I can get an Exilis mod adapter, then I will probably put Cunning Drift or Power Drift in, like every build. Or, you know what? Nah, Preparation. That way we start the mission with max energy. I need to see something. Oh, so do I need to have Warcry active first? Yes! Okay! What canes are you using your camera? Oh. Shit, I never thought of that. Okay, hold up. Yeah, you're right. Un momento. I can quickly fix this. I'm so sorry. I never thought of that. Is this the one? Because it's not showing me the damn previews. Okay, that's the camera. That's all connected. Okay. Here we go. Is this the one? No, so process of elimination, this has to be... How is that also not it? There we go, okay. You're going to get a little bit of tunnel vision for a moment. I do apologize. I need to be able to see where the camera is. Hurricanes are there, so... let's move it down here. That'll cover up the abilities, though. You know what? I got this. I got this. Now let's see. Where did everything go? If I could hit the correct button. Now we take... Now that should not cover up anything of importance other than my Warframe's ass. If I put it anywhere else, I feel like it's going to block important information. The mods in my collection, not as important as what's actually on the weapon and stuff, so there we go. Problem solved. We are going to save this. We're going to exit that. We shouldn't need that anymore. I certainly don't need that up. That'll save me some processing. No, you're good. You're good. If something like that is hindering the quality of the stream, then I would rather you guys let me know and I can take the time to fix that. Because the point of my streams is so that you guys can see the build, you can learn what I'm doing, and you can be entertained. But if my camera or something is blocking information on the screen, that's a problem. So I'd rather take that time to fix the problem so that it's not a problem anymore than, you know, not know that it's a problem for people. I will probably, after the stream, take the time to shrink the camera, the frame, and the alerts down, and move the alerts from that big block to a line at the top of the screen so they take up less space, and then take my camera and move it over to where, like, this little block is. Because this is all kind of just meh. You don't really need to see this when you're gonna see it here. Clem. Okay, so I know I'm wondering about survivability. Also, I still need to get Arcane Fury to max rank. But this has gotten my mad scientist brain turning. Because if I can potentially nuke the room with Defy, then I'm going to do that. Because that would be funny. And different. How many Wukong builds would you see, or have you seen, that are going to use Defy as a nuking option? Like, legit. I've never heard of a Wukong build using Defy to nuke the room. Also, I'm gonna need to take some aspirin because I feel a migraine. Oh, that's way too much coming on. So we're gonna do that real quick. Now, my question is, yeah, right? None. I've seen some Wukong builds, and Defy is, no one ever really talks about it. If I build more into... I don't think I actually need duration. Outside of the bonus armor... Just hear me out, hear me out. No, I lost a lot of damage. I lost a shit ton of damage, okay. So even though my power strength went up, because my duration went down, that negatively impacted the amount of damage that I was dealing. So I wonder if the amount of damage that I'm dealing is going to be scaling with power strength or duration. I'm only doing this to test it. Holy! I could make this work. Maybe. You're supposed to be dead! It would take a bit of fine-tuning, but I think I could get that to work. Increase my duration, range, and strength. Tank efficiency, I guess. I could potentially drop Umbral Fiber. Ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're fucking cooking. What the fuck? Hold up. Hold up. Cause what the fuck do you mean we just potentially nuked the room with a defensive ability? Hold the fuck up. Notice with most channel abilities, building into efficiency is sometimes pointless. The best offense is a good defense that you can use to slap the shit out of somebody with. I'm just imagining that big brawly dude from League of Legends, Braum, just bitch slapping people with a shield. I don't know. So let's see. Doesn't seem to be. But we also got more armor. Hold up. Because we were getting 1,500 and now... Oh, we're getting 1,500. Okay. It's just not... Okay, it's not like Atlas's armor, where it slowly ticks down over time. It's just a timer until that extra armor wears off. Okay. Also, I think the energy cost... No, it's not. I was going to say, I think it was fixed. So that it was only a certain amount, no matter what your efficiency was. But apparently not. Okay. Now, hold up. This technically means we might be able to get away with running melee vortex now, rather than influence. Okay, we'll drop that for heat. How are the damage numbers on this? So technically, I could just do I dropped this. Well, no, then I'd be losing potential damage. Okay, the only way we're going to know whether or not this is viable is to take it into a mission. I'm going to keep it just as a oh shit button. Such as the case of violence, who will turn my Defy off. Well, I mean, pretty sure enemy is going to be attacked. Going to be focused on me anyway.
And you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Also, I forgot to change my weapon. I have fucking seeded. Someone drop me some fucking energy! Can one of you miserable fucks drop me some energy? Keeping life support above a certain threshold so far. But we're also not nuking the room in here. Give me that shiny. Like, we're just not able to get any energy really. Like, how are we keeping life support at over 90%, but we can't get any damn energy? Also, we seem to be doing significantly less damage with the Defy. So I'm wondering if the damage mods on your staff play a role in the actual amount of damage that the Defy is going to deal. Will this fucking chain light just die already? More than enough time to work on this. Life support started going down, okay. Vortex is definitely triggering. Also, I don't remember seeing an acolyte spawn in. No one, they never spawned. Okay. Skill-based energy drain, yeah. I need to test something. That's not even where I was looking. I'm over here. I need to change these decorations on the wall because my character can't sit down in front of the terminal.
You are a true hunter.
Yeah, I need
Where
to change
would
my
the
primary
sanctuary
and
be
my companion.
without you?
Nose is running today. So we're gonna put on the worm. You know what? I'm gonna use my Strophus. Stephalos, whatever it is. It's one of my favorite weapons. This thing, so much fun. So we currently have magnetic and heat. And I'm wondering if that somehow affects the amount of potential damage that Defy will deal. Or if Defy is just... Hold up. Could have just been a fluke. It could just be a fluke. Where is... You know what, before I do anything, let me test this. I don't know why the cats are surviving so well. Like, I'm killing the Hecamasters, no problem. It's the fucking cats that are somehow surviving. Because 9 lives. I don't know if that would actually affect the staff. I don't think it would. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would help if I had the right thing on. 3, 6. Un momento. I'm testing something real quick. Where the fuck is my emblem? There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the number of ticks is gonna stay the same. So each tick is essentially just dealing double damage. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Need to make sure I got the right staff. $105. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, that one's getting 105. $17 each, 105 or slash bronze. Okay. So I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. So 15 is the heat bronze. It would appear that Archon Vitality is working through the staff. Interesting. Okay. So, I guess, yeah. I guess the staff, being an ability, prioritizes whether or not... You know what? I got a better idea. Okay, we're down to 102 energy. No energy on the floor. Archon Stretch is working. But, as you were going to say in the comments, yep, it will not restore your energy while the staff is active. That could be interesting, though. No, we're just gonna swap this around and go heat viral. Keep doing this. I'm gonna take that off for the for magnetic rush, so we have a chance to proc melee vortex. Fury. We're just experimenting for right now, so I'm not going to worry about survivability. So we need Stretch and Augur. Will intensify for more strength. Hello, Graves. Yes. Umbral Sword can regenerate energy. Like his, if I remember right, it can. Might need a double check. Okay. We've got nothing here is giving us more health. I don't think there is technically a way to get more health. Outside of my abilities. I mean, okay, it's interesting. I've got enough. I could run. Oh, I can't. Wait, why is the another Umbral mod not showing up? There we go. Okay, now let's... Oh, wait, we need to unpause them. Fucking cats keep surviving. Die, kitty!
It's a bear, Mr. Kitty.
That's interesting. Now, I'm wondering, because we are using Defy, or we're using the staff to hit the enemies when we use Defy. If the reason that we seem to be getting more damage from this is because of what's modded on the weapon. Because I guess we're technically hitting the enemy. Let me check. Got status cleansing, did not notice that. Activating Defy. Okay, hold up. I may be a mad scientist, but also sometimes an idiot. Why are the fucking cats surviving this? Okay, hold up. I'm really curious now. I have to know. Why are the cats surviving this?
Drink.
Damn it! Pretty sure. It doesn't say on the wiki if anything from the actual staff is being applied to the ability. I'm gonna have to go to the codex.
Yeet.
That's the thing, it's not saying that the anything modded on the weapon is actually having any effect. And it's not applying any status effects that I've seen. Yeah. So I'm assuming the actual staff itself plays no role in how Defy works. Which means we should be able to mod our staff however we want. It doesn't seem to have any effect. That being said, Galvanized Steel is going to give us crit chance and damage. It's not going to give us over 100%. Maybe. Yeah. But then again, that's AI. Google is stupid. Okay. We're gonna come back to the whole thing of trying to nuke the room with Defy. It's hilarious, but it wasn't the initial thing that I started trying to do. I just started trying to make Primal Staff better without having to use melee influence, which I've kind of done just by adding Magnetic Rush. You know what? Wait a minute. Is the crit damage going to be as valuable as Shadow? Honestly, I would say no. I would say that status chance is really good. Also, for the record, I don't think Leech actually does anything except, I think it just makes the staff visually bigger. Not doing it. I know it makes it longer, which is hilarious. All right. I'm gonna leave the simulacrum, go run a mission, see what it feels like. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I've got my worm on.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
feels so good. And Vortex is constantly pulling enemies into me as long as I'm getting killed. Did I just die? I need some way of being able to get my shield. Or some alternate layer of survivability. Because, yep, there it goes. He apparently died. Monkey's luck kicked in. I think what I'm gonna have to do is run purple Archon or yellow Archon Shard so that I have more efficiency on energy rolls. Don't need to keep Defy up for the full possible duration. If not for getting knocked on my ass, Torment just got smecked. What the? Why did I get flung all the way over here? And I'm gonna need casting. I can't go under there? Oh, I can slide under in my Warframe, but God forbid if my celestial cloud form can go in the friggin' crack!
Your will
Yeah.
is greater. This is good.
Okay, survivability is a problem. Gotta figure that out. I think I might be able to pull it off if I drop some duration. Because I'm storing up enough damage. Actually, this will last for almost 3 seconds. Still a massive damage multiplier. Armor duration is 31 seconds. Armor multiplier 3.81. That's really good. So I don't need the Umbral mod. Which means where is it? There we go. Streamline.
Operator, Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts.
Add start
You
in
could say
30
we
seconds,
forged
ladies and gentlemen.
a new connection.
You know what? Wait a minute. Where is bleeding expertise? I don't need any of these abilities to last long. Warcry has the augment, so as long as I'm getting kills, I'm maintaining its effect. Cloudwalker, I don't really need it to last that long either. Defy doesn't seem like it needs to worry. I'm not going to worry about the armor duration because I'm going to be constantly recasting it. That time invulnerable, the short amount of time I have, the quicker I'm going to be able to get out of the animation. But this also means... Wait a minute! Hold up! Now I'm confused. What? So does duration affect the cost of the energy more than efficiency? Okay, it costs... What? Okay, okay. It costs 5 energy a second, right? Add continuity. Now it costs 3.5 energy a second. If I take continuity off, and I add in... Okay, you know what? It'd be better if I did it this way. Streamline. 3.5. Okay? Where is base continuity? Yeah, but they both affect the cost of channeled abilities, but each channeled ability is affected by those respective stats differently. So, like, on my Avara, I can afford to go massively into the negative for duration as long as I have good efficiency. Because it's only costing me 1/8 of an energy, or 1/10 of an energy, whatever it is, a second. Even though my duration theoretically should also affect the energy cost. Which means for Wukong, both efficiency and duration affect the friggin' cost. My eye's not twitching. I don't know what you're talking about. Where even is Wukong right now? Get your ass over here. So, in conclusion, I need both range. Huh? Where's fleeting expertise? Okay, this helps figure it out. Efficiency is going to affect the casting cost, but not the drain over time. And duration doesn't seem to do anything. So, we're at 5 energy a second, add in continuity. Now we're at 2.5 energy a second. Now we're at 3.8. Now we're at 5.9. Our efficiency is... I hate this! I hate this so much! Wait a fucking second! Digital Extremes! Why are you doing this to me? So, in conclusion, we don't care about duration so much as efficiency. -5 points in duration for this ultimately means the energy cost is perfect. But it also means you can't run Transient Fortitude or Blind Rage, because either one of them is going to... I fucking hate it here! I hate it here so much! At least the efficiency or the energy cost is manageable. Fucking hate this so much right now! Damn it! Oh, Rebecca, why have you done this to me? Son of a bitch! Ugh. Okay. I'm not slowly losing my mind, you're slowly losing your mind. We can run Transient Fortitude and maintain a decent cost to the cast, which I didn't care about, but the drain, while getting decent power strength. The problem is, we lose a lot in the way of Defy. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about Arcane Fury, because I'm pretty sure our staff is doing significantly better than we realize. So I'm gonna put Molt Augmented on, try and get some plat to get an Exilus mod, slap on Power Drift to bring our strength up to 210 before Molt Augmented, which would then bring it up to 270. Now, hopefully, we're not going to be able to nuke the room with this, but hopefully we should get some impressive damage numbers with Defy. Hopefully.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
Damage on the staff and Defy. But because our efficiency is so high, yeah, we're doing almost nothing in terms of damage. I guess that's the sacrifice we make for this particular thing. We sacrifice the potential damage of Defy for the better efficiency on our iron staff. Monkey's luck just ticked off, which means we died. Nope. I really need to get my controller fixed. We're at least maintaining life support relatively well. And we're doing it without having to use melee influence. Malice, my buddy, my friend, my pal. I'm gonna beat you to death with a stick, Malice! I warned you. What are you shooting at in here? Just I walk into the room and there's a Grineer just shooting at the wall. Like he's having a schizophrenic moment or something. The walls, they're talking to me. Gotta shoot them. Now I will say this would be better with melee influence, so that we keep that faster or that higher kill rate. But again, the whole point of this was to avoid using melee influence. And we can spam
Lesson.
Cloudwalker a lot. We're not going to get as far with each cast, but you're okay, monkey. You are perfectly fine to lurk. What did you leave me? What did
Messages in your inbox, operator.
communication? What
They
did we
are
get?
not as encrypted as they should be.
What is it?
Well, bad news, food.
Yippee!
The corpus of
Thank
scrapping
you.
plans to bioengineer food from hazardous waste. Diners reported everything tasted like vermin.
I actually know what weapon. Where is it? Have I done it to the ambassador? I have. Okay. I'll put one on here. What, did I put one to the... Yes, I did. Still trying to figure out how to make this damn thing viable. God, it hits like wet paper. Like, no matter what I do to it, does not seem to have an effect on making it any more viable than throwing wet paper ball at the enemy. You know what? So tempted. So
Stand by
tempted.
while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer.
We'll do it to a weapon that
Error,
actually...
Not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Is that a weapon adapter? Right? Where is it? Here, I'm gonna shoot balls of lightning. I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt, screaming Pika Pika, and it's gonna do static electricity. It looks so badass. I want it to be good. I really do. But it just feels so bad. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's not the best build, but it works. Now I want to now I want to get crazy.
Ready for
Because our
action.
Celestial Twin can also cast Defy,
Vile.
we're going to be keeping that.
Putrid. This thing is responsible for biological functions of the orbiter. A strange
We need
design.
something
Why would
that
I
will-
be built with such a flaw.
Hold up. Would this work? Yes, I know. I'm committing heresy. That's what we're all about on this channel. A little bit of heresy. What is that power supposed to be?
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I feel sorry for that guy. I don't know why these fucking cats survive. But I'm done with this. Fuck these goddamn cats. Getting on my nerves. What the heck? We cast Empower. We then cast Defy. doing some decent damage, but... Let me just go ahead and kill that. Excuse me! Die! Thank you. Okay, so... It does not appear... Well, you know what? Let me see. Are we actually dealing more damage with this? No. Yeah, no. So we're not actually dealing more damage with Empower. It's doesn't seem to actually be increasing the actual damage of the ability or even the armor. No. If there's a will, there's a way. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna be denied my tomfuckery. Terrify would just make them run away from me. If it wasn't for the fact that they would run away, I would use that to armor strip. Shuriken isn't going to be able to armor strip enough people. Offinium Eyes is only going to really work in whatever direction I'm looking, and it's a slow. It's not going to be a fast armor strip. I'm pretty sure Defy isn't going to be able to hit headshots, so Breach Surge probably isn't going to be able to do anything. That'll just blind them. I need them to be able to actually damage me. That's my big thing. Sentient Wrath would also stop them from being able to attack. Otherwise, I'd use that for the damage vulnerability. Okay, let me check something. Does the Doom mechanic work for the Subsu? Because just says diminishing slow. Alright, here we go. Doomed foes are visually death marked by 2 large crosses. Inflict damage to a doomed foe with damage still. Oh, and let's do a damage. Ooh, okay, okay, hold up. No, no! I hit the wrong button! Get your ass back in the chair, Wukong.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please
unread
check your
message.
inbox.
Why do I have an unread message? Oh, that little tiny bit of, file. Okay. If this works, it's gonna be stupid, but it's also gonna be funny.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I will look at the message momentarily. I have creamy. Thank you. It's okay though. Appreciate it. Okay. So. I think we need to reduce the amount of time that we're going to be invulnerable. In exchange, we have 300 power strength. Also, we don't need Fury. We can go with Augmented. Yeah. So we technically have 360 strength. Let's slap on a decent weapon. Jesus Christ! Okay, so maybe we need that duration after all. don't know if this is gonna work the way I think it'll work. No, because the size of slowing the down. Well, this is disappointing. The slow increase is preventing them from being able to deal enough damage to me to build up the strength for Defy to actually do what I'm wanting it to do. But if I read the wiki page properly, Doom foes are visually marked, death marked by 2 large sickles. Now, isn't there an augment for this? No, if there is, I don't have it. Now, the thing is, I'm not getting the crosses that are supposed to show up above this. Which means this is effectively just spiral priming and slowing them. Well, that was a waste of resources. Doesn't say on the wiki that the Doom part of the ability isn't going to transfer over. Oh, no. Okay, it's in the wording. Here we go. It has to be Dagath. Dagath's the only one who's going to get that Doom mechanic. Okay. Why would you even... Digital Extremes, make it make sense. Why would you leave the Doom part on the subsume and not just put a little note? Hey, the Doom mechanic doesn't work for subsume. At least that's how I'm reading the ability.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regression.
If I'm reading the
You
ability
are a
correctly,
true
then
hunter.
Dagath is the only one that's
Where
going
would the
to
sanctuary
benefit
be
from the
without
Doom
you?
part of Weird Sides. That's what I was thinking, that she only had the one augment. But I don't really play Dagath all that much. Or Dagoth, however you want to pronounce her name. Oh, actually need to summon up the enemies. Okay, it's not gonna show up on them either. Very true. So maybe it is working, it's just not showing up. Back to the wiki. Inflict damage to a doomed foe with the Goth weapon abilities to trigger a phantom race. I'm not worried about that. Doomed foes are visibly marked by 2 large sickles of eerie light. Okay, whoever wrote this wiki page. Dagath lets loose a morbid scream, expending 50 energy to conjure a 40-degree cone of cursed energy spinning blah 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 meters from her faceless head. Who wrote that? Who put that in there? Was that necessary? Damage inflicted to a doomed foe. What's it got? Blah blah. I wish there was more information on the actual Doom mechanic. Mhm. Okay, so we're essentially not getting the actual Doom mechanic from Weird Sides, which is a little disappointing. I mean, we're getting viral and slow, but that's honestly it. Which isn't bad. I'll probably keep this build just because of the tomfuckery that it could potentially do. I'm just disappointed that I can't get Defy to consistently nuke the roof, because that would be hilarious. However, that doesn't mean we can't get it. Let me correct myself. We can't get Defy on Wukong to potentially nuke the roof. Because it's a subsume, there is a chance that we can get it to work on other frames, if they have an armor stripping mechanic. Who has an armor stripping mechanic? Oberon's fourth. Oh, no, I don't think Oberon would be able to do it effectively. Frost would just slow the enemies down too much. Hold up! Wait a minute! Zaku has an armor stripping mechanic.
Saddle up.
His, Lost can armor strip.
Gross.
Hold up! We might be onto something. We're gonna test this.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks. If
We might have something here, boys and girls. We might have something. Because we need an armor strip that isn't going to make the enemies run away or slow them down. Oop, wrong ability. Again, wrong ability. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it. We fucking did it. You died. Thank you. Wait a minute. Okay, so if we use our force and we slow them down, then we're not going to get the full potential damage. We did it. We got Defy to nuke a room. This is why I love this game. We can do some stupid shit like this.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Would help if I'm trying to cast the right ability.
Tenno, what did you see? My data stream went dark. I am sensing some signal masking. It will take some time to decipher. Concentrate on your mission for now.
I'm not able to nuke the room then. Now I'm confused. What happened? I'm so confused. We went from being able to nuke the room to not being able to nuke the room. Oh, but that nuked the room. Yeah, I think this is just one of those build ideas that I'm not going to be able to get to work. No matter what I do. I'm getting a full armor strip.
As
Storing
you
up.
conquer the foe,
That's in 10
so
seconds.
you conquer yourself.
Almost missed that. Storing up more than enough damage, but the damage that I'm actually dealing, it seems like it's falling off over time. No, there's Stand Walk. And I'm upset about it. And I kinda sorta got the build to work. Just not the way I wanted. I think at this point I'm just gonna go run some missions.
Ready for action.
Enough build crafting for today. I'm kind of out of resources. My helmet is fat ass can only be fed so much before I hit absolute poverty. I don't know why my nose is itching so damn much today.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
The Orokin Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
And like always,
Tenno, if you have a Necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
everybody, spread out.
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
I just realized that I'm not on my second pulse build. Man, screw you, hippies.
May this correct you.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
I'll take the former. As he chat has calmed down. If anyone is left in chat, how you doing?
Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies.
How are you still alive?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Thank you for the raid. Can you please do something about violence? Don't bring him over here! We're gonna beat him with a stick. Who wants their netter? Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How was your raid, or how was your stream?
Long ago, one of your kind put an end to that final desperate continuity ceremony. Her essence may still be here.
Oberon. I'll take that. Thank you for the follow, Jeff. Oh, what did you guys get up to? I'm gonna switch my build up, because I went into this mission with the wrong build.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural sentry. Destroy them. They are drawing from your life support.
Not able to do what I would normally do. I know, you don't have to run away. Rep farming mostly. You just got back into Warframe after a 7-year break? Well, welcome back. Everything has changed while nothing has changed. I honestly don't know if that's true or not. I just started playing about 4 years ago. Would you just die already and corrupted and infected? See, if I had the right build on, I would have been able to do something. Which factions were you rep farming with?
Very good.
I know my kill count was pretty low. Oh! Okay. Actually, better than I thought it was going to be. All of them. Trying to get max standing with all the different factions and groups. There we go. As for a melee...
Excellent armaments,
Thank you.
operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Oh, wait a minute, let me make sure I've got the right Higasha build on. Oh, I've got 2 of them. Gas or blast? I'll go with blast. Just had to have finally gotten the Oxium for Bobbin Prime. Yeah, have you looked at the Sea Bear?
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
If you've not looked at the Sea Bear,
The
I don't
Oregon
suggest it.
Neurosentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
okay, my eyes, my eyes! Jesus!
Hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
All manner of Oregon technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it.
Un momento. Why does it always do this to me? Oh, did it work? Did it work the first time? Oh my god, it worked the first time! Holy shit! Okay. Why is it? Okay, you know what? Yeah. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not gonna like it. Like,
Well done, Tenno.
it
Your
looks
path
like it
is
would be a
opened.
really fun weapon. And then you actually start swinging it and realize just how god-awful slow it is. Alright. Okay, the dude with the pendant archoplasma. I'm not sure what's more annoying, the Tenet Archoplasmor or the Jade with a bright fucking green emissive color. At least I have my energy back. Uh, 300 excavators, I'll probably crank that out from... I highly recommend getting a resource booster. Otherwise, it is going to be a pain. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna immediately pull out of this as soon as we're done, because those...
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
I'm gonna take that, because I think I need 2 of those for the weapon. Yeah, soap is the same way. He's like, nah, these emissive colors, my
These
eye.
manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Wait for me, soap. I'm dyslexic. And the mild touch of the dumb. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let them deal with that. Mostly threat farming. Remember, Warframe is a marathon, not a grind. Don't be like me and dedicate an entire year to grabbing literally everything you can just for MR. You will burn yourself out.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Someone in the mission knew me.
Only one, Porteno. Don't get greedy.
I am currently on a quest to own one of everything. I already have all of the Prime and the majority of the base Warframes, most weapons. Tis a long and arduous grind, but it keeps me occupied, and I recommend it. Ooh, finally, give me. Find one thing to grind. Like rep. I think I got an eyelash in my eye. Focus on that one thing. Have fun with it. Now this thing's supposed to be a flamethrower, right? Oh, trying to get railed
The
or
multitude of
Taliban.
creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks. if
He's
they
easier
could.
than trying to get Gauss. Ah! You gotta do, disruption mission. And his parts are like, I think a 1.25% drop rate. Oh, snap! I forgot to pause them. There we go. Oh, it is a flamethrower. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. You're close to Gauss Prime? Yeah, no, I got Gauss Prime long before I even got one part for base Gauss. What about what base damage? Do some fire rate. We'll just put these on for now to see how it goes. Magazine is 100. Let's lower these guys level. Just so I can see what the alt fire is. So that's spooky Steve. Stop looking at me funny. Anyway. Ah, Lotus Eaters. You're at the end game. Yeah, Jade Shadows did that to everybody. That was just Jade Shadows in general. Warframe, I will admit, Warframe is pretty good about not having traditional storylines. Like, I was expecting a good ending as well. That threw me for a loop. Like, it still had a good ending, but I guess the midway point is what kind of threw me off. Like, I was not expecting, you know, pregnant Warframe. That's good. Oh. It's one thing I will say about Warframe is your stuff never really... Your stuff doesn't go away. You don't have to worry about something not being good. Thank you, Vault. Thank you. More speed move, please. I like the speed boosts. Hold. Well, there's two of you. One of you could give me a speed boost. What is this? Thank you.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, look, the book.
If I ever see that grimoire, I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand, it's a predator. What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is.
Now, as for you. No, don't run from me!
It's still hunting. Find the burrow at Winter's Edge. Kill that. Yes, that, there. The book. That's its real body. Kill it.
Well, that's some...
You woke up a bad thing. But then you killed it.
And I ran out of ammo for my big shooty
I guess you
poo.
did okay.
That's another player. Hold up. I just noticed this is a big ass brain. Hold, wait. Albrecht, where the fuck are you getting giant brains from? I have so many questions. Are we really just running back and forth down the hallway? I have not read his notes. Somebody left. Wow. Gotta wait 2 more minutes.
If you wish, you may return to the sanctum. But I think you have more fight in you than that.
look, if everyone's just gonna keep constantly splitting up and like running all over the place rather than trying to stick as a team so that we can condense the spawns and make the process easier, I'm just gonna keep leaving. Like, it's as simple as that. You keep running off, splitting the spawns, making it harder for people to get their reactant, then people are going to leave. I'm gonna have to read his notes. Haven't done that.
Another job well executed.
I'll be honest, Warframe is... The lore for this game is so complex and multifaceted that, unlike Destiny, whose lore I could explain to you, I'm gonna let someone else explain the lore to me, and I'm still gonna have no idea what the hell's going on. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to use a restroom. So I will be back momentarily. Alright, so I've not eaten yet, and that's finally catching up to me. So, I've been streaming for about 4 hours now. I think I'm going to actually call it for the day. I need to get something to eat. I've got some clips I'd like to try taking. So long as my audio isn't complete trash, which I'm hoping it wasn't. So we are going to raid somebody. Now, I already have a person in mind. All right.
I look so evil like this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to send y'all over to Froggy On. I've been with Zeno's Fire when he's raided her before, so we're going to do the same. So, behave, be nice, spread good fuckery, not bad fuckery. And keep the debauchery to a minimum. Okay?
I can dismember